yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Brady gives this one off to Jones. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Lord have mercy. This song, wow, why this song glitching?
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 4. Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Good catch, boy.
A good pick up there at 20 yards.
I chanced that.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted.
Oh, my gosh.
Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
At their own 14-yard line.
Come on, young.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Why is this shit lagging like this?
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
I don't like it. I do not like it.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Trubisky, the screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Can't believe I threw that pick.
They run with Patterson.
Yo!
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync,
he's not a thrower. He's never been a thrower.
That continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Patterson on the carry.
Yo.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Man, come on, bro.
No gain on the
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Right now.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
All right, I'm starting to get a pattern.
I would think
Definitely starting to get a
people are
pattern.
done underestimating Tariq Cohen because of his stature.
Keep it up, boy. I'm starting to get a pattern.
6', 5'7". But he can do it all. He can run inside, run to the perimeter, but he also catches the ball really well out of the backfield. He had more receptions than carries last season. He kind of looks like Darren Sproles, who's been his inspiration as an NFL player. In 2018, Tariq Cohen was a Pro Bowler as well.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a pickup of 6. First down, Chicago.
25-yard line.
Established he can't throw.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
I'm on to you, brother. I'm on to you, brother.
Stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
I'm on to you, brother.
And 10.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now Trubisky to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 44-yard.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get through.
It's like you're going negative on
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive.
What that motherfucker blue to do, bro?
But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult pull to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
From the 29, Brady.
Yo!
Bring this one back to the 29.
How, bruh?
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated
Another
right now.
pick. How? That's crazy. When I... like the nigga ain't even
kind of
close.
tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Patterson. And inside the 20 before it's
well, we know we're going to run every fucking down.
There are 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 11 now.
At the Bucs 18-yard line.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery.
This nigga runs on 3rd and 13,
and he'll take
bro.
this inside the 20
That's how
and down
trash
to
he is.
18. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a
Same
4th
old
down.
turns, boy. I tell you.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next
Same
level
old
if you don't
turns.
take care of
Well, I'm
them
glad he
first.
ain't do nothing different.
So scores on their first 2
He can-
possessions, but 6-0, so field goals.
Yeah, about 3 scores, and all I need is
You're exactly
motherfucking 2
right
to beat him.
about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now,
all right.
but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
That's wild, man. How do you put that fucking pick, bro? That's wild.
The Bucs
I'm like,
offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively,
Bruh.
obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him.
Timeout,
Do you
like
do
the
it with a
fucking-
little bit of humor? Maybe you break
the
the ice a little bit.
defensive
Like,
man.
hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the
I
pickup.
don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Open man,
Yeah,
Gronkowski
that's I did the
complete.
same thing.
And they're going to
He
get
ain't
this
picked that
beyond
one.
the 40 before
Damn,
it's
that's
taken
wild,
down.
man. Just did the
That
same
one,
fucking
a gain
thing.
of 20 and a first down.
First down.
This something killing me sometimes, bro.
Brady now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And now a fumble.
Oh,
Brady
my
loses the football.
gosh.
And it's
Yo.
picked up by the Bears. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
You got to throw the ball, man.
Oh,
shit, man.
Well, we were out of practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a give right side. It's Patterson, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Tackle made by Justin Evans.
Running out of the
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Damn, I only had the fucking
Coming up
probably
at
about
the
a minute,
half, a
bro.
reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a give right side. Patterson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
White on the tackle.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will make our score 9-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Come on, bro. Fuck.
From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10.
Good shit, Scott.
A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Yo.
Pressure, down he goes.
Come on, bruh.
The Bucs going to use the first
What happened to the dude in the flat? Come on, Jones. You got to run to the flat, bruh.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And it's caught. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Damn.
Mike Evans has been so good downfield. I think that sometimes we end up taking him for granted. When you look back at what he's done each year in the league, he's been 1,000-yard.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
His kick.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Bears 9.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's dropped right
He don't do no fucking... This nigga do not... The only passes he do is fucking screen. This shit is funny.
But all it takes is one
This shit is funny, bro.
And keep it from being a big game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
No, why you grab the face mask, Murphy? Oh, unnecessary roughness. Oh my gosh.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Come on, tackle the nigga.
A yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up and keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And inside the 20 before
y'all can't do that shit, man.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Nice gain there by the second-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for the most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him, improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up into the 4s, look out. He can control a game with his running.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's 3rd and 9.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. This time, Trubisky will throw.
Wow, this nigga threw a pass. I'm surprised. This nigga threw a fucking pass.
Before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Let's go.
And this is going to be nowhere close.
Way to stop. Way to stop.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. A gain of 6 there on first.
You said you scared.
Well, whenever you talk about players that really broke out in the 2019 season, you better add Chris Godwin to that list. Over 1,300 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He was second among receivers last season in receiving yards per game at 95. This guy combines great body control, excellent strength, and terrific route running ability to become a really big downfield threat.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jones, the ball carrier.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Brady. Caught by Jones.
What? Come
It'll be a
on,
pickup
bro.
of just 2, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brady to Gronk, a familiar ring to that one, and it's a Buccaneers first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Barkevius Mingo in that time on the tackle. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 43. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
I'm trying to catch him off the motherfucker.
On play action, it's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Damn,
he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart.
And he'll take
Come on.
Into the end zone. Now,
No.
We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Come on. No. OJ? That was a touchdown,
boy.
boy.
Holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
At the 8-yard line.
He just ran cover full back-to-back, too.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. One receiver to the left is Evans. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Brady down to throw. The quick slant caught.
Yeah.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We'll take that.
When you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Off the
no!
It's complete.
What the fuck?
Resulted in losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Damn, bro. I tried to get Chris that motherfucking touchdown, man.
Ronald Jones, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
Oh, my. Hey, yo. This fucking Jones glitched the shit.
Just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is.
This Jones was glitching like shit, bro.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away. Maybe with
when I was doing the kickoff, that shit glitched like shit. Like it. But I told you it's been glitching. It's been like all motherfucking day. It's been. I don't know. I think this might be his internet type shit, but I don't know, bro.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
What's the score?
They had a great drive going last time.
God damn, yeah, Rob.
They just stalled out, so we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, Rob, okay.
It's easy to second guess when you don't
Beat
get
that nigga ass.
down try. But they don't like the feeling that they had going out offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And he powers his way up past the 30. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
3rd and 4.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson.
He didn't step out of bounds?
Short of the 45 at the 44. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive. For what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his quarterback there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Robinson's got it.
What?
He's going to be out of bounds, but
come on, yeah, that's the only pass he's fucking throwing, y'all. Come on, bro.
Receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Yeah, bro.
On the carry, it's Montgomery.
Luda do all that.
And he is met at the
line
of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
Second and 10 at the Buccaneers' 40-yard line.
Nigga, feelings hurt, bro. Man, Rob, you know how we are against each other.
Second and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Yo,
and
get the nigga.
To the 30-yard line.
No, it had to be in the fucking.
When you run a screen pass really well,
only had to
you gotta like the look of it because so
screen
many parts
or
come
out
together
route
to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now a give right side. It's Patterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
Good shit, boy.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Once more, they turn to pass.
Let's go. What a stop.
Did they stop him?
Let's go. Good shit.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
13-9, bro. 13-9.
Get the football back.
Yeah. Last 2 minutes.
Brady going to look to throw. This is Miller, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Now, why did I go out of bounds, dumbass?
And a first down.
Come on, bro.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Damn.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
first down.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of
Mike Evans 5
I think
touches.
he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To throw is Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout.
You gotta relax.
Just under 90 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Brady. He completes it to Evans. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry.
Yeah, but he went off, right? All right, then.
Let the clock wind down.
Damn, Chris Godwin ain't get that shit.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
This nigga wasting hard.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
God, again.
But do you
I
really
don't
feel like
understand
it's
that.
totally over
It's
yet?
only when I'm kicking
But
field
I
goals.
think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
I could have not fucking made
So
Chris
Bears
Godwin
take
a
over
motherfucker.
1st and 10 at their own
X factor.
25-yard
Fuck.
line.
Fuck that money.
The Bears offense ready
Damn,
to
I
go
fucked
for
that
their
money.
next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already.
This
but they
nigga
can't get
cannot
ahead of
throw.
themselves.
I tell you
They
that.
need to
He
score
cannot
quickly.
throw. Play the run.
Onside
You
kick,
play the
get ball
fucking
back.
Bears, play the
When they
run.
score
Cause this
again,
nigga is just
they
like
can't
last
worry
man,
about
and he
the last
cannot
2
throw, bro.
points. The only thing
At
that
all.
matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for Tampa Bay, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get a few extra